Hey everybody, welcome to Photo Blue, and today I thought I'd show you how to create an HDR image using batch merge in Corel Paintshop Pro. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is go over here to File and down to HDR. We have a couple of choices here. The first is exposure merge, which we'll cover in a different video. That's kind of a more advanced way to do an HDR merge in Corel Paintshop Pro, and it gives you some extra options. But the easiest way to do it is just use the batch merge. The other option we have here is a load HDR file, which if you save the merge into an HDR file format, you can reopen that up and make some adjustments to the actual merge, so you can kind of change highlights and shadow detail if you want. So let's select batch merge, and it opens up this particular window. We're going to highlight this image. It's just a sample image, and we're going to hit delete, and we'll take it out of the screen. This is actually the area where we load up what images we want to use for our HDR. So we're going to go to Add Photos, and we're going to go and find the directory where we have our images saved. You need bracketed images to create an HDR, and in this case we have 3 images. One's normal exposure, one is 3 stops underexposed, and one is 3 stops overexposed. So we're going to just hold down Control and click on each of these and select them all and click Open, and they all appear here. Now over to the right here, you'll see a thing called presets here. Pretty much you can ignore that. That gives you a bunch of presets that you can use, and most of those kind of are like special filters or special effects. So it kind of stylizes the HDR. You can experiment with that if you want, but typically you don't need to actually use that. The other thing you want to do is here you can choose where the process files are saved. It's already set to a directory that we want it, but you can click on this icon to change that directory to whatever you want it. Here's Save As, and Save As, it gives us the choice of saving as a JPEG, an 8-bit TIFF, a 16-bit TIFF, or a PSP image, which is Paintshop Pro image. So we're going to save it to that particular type of image. These next things you can kind of ignore here. It just tells what order they're sorted in, and how many images we're using for our HDR. You want auto align clicked because even if you're using a tripod, which we are on this particular shot, vibrations can actually knock the alignment off slightly. So with auto align, it will try to correct that. You have a couple of choices here. Edge based is the default, which we'll use, and then there's also feature based. So if one doesn't work, you can try the other, or you can experiment if you don't like the effects of one or how well it works. And then there's auto crop. Auto crop, if it has to realign, it will auto crop it so the edge is correct. You can put this on or not. I'm not going to in this case because it's a tripod image. If it were handheld, you probably would want to put auto crop on, although you could try it without auto crop and just manually crop it yourself. So next we just have to click on process. We'll take a minute here for it to combine the 3 images, and what it will do is it will save that image in the format that we selected into the folder that we selected, and we can actually click here to go to files, and it opens the folder up that we saved it in. Here's the image right here, and it's saved in Paintshop Pro. So if we double click on this, it should open it up in Paintshop Pro for us. And here it is right here, the fully merged image here. It looks pretty good. So that's how you create an HDR image in Corel Paintshop Pro using the batch merge function. This has been Photo Blue, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.